Have you ever heard older people complain about the way younger people use language? I have. And why do people of different age groups, social classes, educational backgrounds, geographical areas use language differently? Why do grandparents use language differently to the way their grandchildren use language? Why does language change, and how does that change actually take place? Welcome to the world of linguistics. My name is Celeste Rodriguez Luro. I am Assistant Professor of Linguistics here at the University of Western Australia. I've always been fascinated by language, so it's really no surprise I ended up doing research and teaching in the area of linguistics. And my passion for linguistics has actually taken me around the world. I did my undergraduate studies in Argentina. I completed a master's degree in Hispanic linguistics at the University of Illinois in the United States and a PhD in linguistics at the University of Melbourne. My PhD research focused on Argentinian Spanish, a post-colonial variety of Spanish which has some unique linguistic features that still needed to be described in depth. And I was able to offer that description. I'm currently working on a number of projects exploring English in Australia. English in Australia is really fascinating as it is used so differently around the country. One of the most interesting developments across varieties of English is the use of like to introduce speech or thought, and I was like, oh my God. This little word has spread around the world so rapidly, and it is important to try and understand the implications of this global spread. One of the questions that I've been asking myself recently, which is actually guiding some of my current research, is whether everyone is using like in the same way. So what happens when you look across different age groups, social classes, ethnicities, geographical areas? And the reason it is so important to consider these questions is that language is crucially embedded in its social, historical, and cultural context. It is very difficult to actually make sense of language without considering how all these non-linguistic elements influence usage, attitudes, and change trends. I've got so many exciting projects going on at the moment with my PhD students and my honors students, as well as with colleagues in North America, Europe, as well as here in Australia. One of the really brilliant things about linguistics is that even undergraduate students get to contribute to the field in really meaningful ways. So we train our undergraduate students to collect data and analyze it using the appropriate methodology. And our students here at UWA Linguistics really enjoy this hands-on aspect of their coursework. So if you'd like to know more about my work, please visit my website. And I invite everyone to join in the fun that is linguistics. There's so much more to language than you thought.